Welcome back to the channel, guys, and if you are somebody that is looking for a new construction home in Lakewood Ranch with every amenity you can think of, then you're going to want to watch this video. Okay, let's go over what I'm going to cover in this video. In this video, I'm going to be covering the community Star Farms in Lakewood Ranch. We're going to go over amenities, the pricing, lifestyle, fees, builders, and just local insights around the community. This specific community has a scale of different opportunities as far as housing. So it has luxury, it has resort style living type feel, okay? It's gated, it has townhomes, has single families, so it has a lot of options. Yeah, like I said, it's in Lakewood Ranch. So just to give you an overview, it's East Lakewood Ranch. It was kind of hidden, it's not hidden away, but there's a lot of new construction in that area that a lot of people don't know about. There's a road, I know it's off of what they call, I don't know how they pronounce it, Uline. Depending on who you talk to, they say it differently. But it's a new road that goes north from State Road 70 all the way to 64. And so this community is just east of that. There's a lot of construction in Lakewood Ranch going on right now. I could see this community getting a lot of traffic, getting a lot of people that are gonna come in and enjoy it. I think Lakewood Ranch is doing a lot of updating, a lot of advancements and roads and trying to make commute better in Lakewood Ranch. So this goes right along with kind of the development of Lakewood Ranch. It's been under development for a while. It's been going through a lot of development, and there's much more development happening. It's kind of a resort ranch concept, right? There's larger lots, there's smaller lots. It has everything you want in it as far as activities and stuff like that. The size of the community is approximately 1,300 acres, so that's decently large. There's roughly 2,800 homes in the plan, and that includes, like I said, single-family homes, paired villas, and townhomes. Some of those single-family homes are very custom. Some of them are not. The main builder is DR Horton. They generally work spec homes. There's different models. I think there's 5 or 6 different models that you can choose from. And then there are some luxury option custom homes that you could choose from. Square footage from all these, when you're working with townhomes and you're working with single family homes, and in the middle is that kind of villa, the square feet range is pretty large. So it's starting at 1,500 square feet, but you're going past 5,000 square feet that you can get in one of those luxury custom home styles. So depending on what lot you do, there's plenty of options. We're in multiple different stages of this community, and so you're gonna see, right now it's not finished, but there are move-in ready homes now, and they're ready to put in orders for custom homes as well. They're ready to sell some homes and sell some plots here, but likely if you buy now or soon, you're going to still see a lot of construction and development. It's definitely in that area. Like I said, that road is new, the area is new. They're building on a lot of what used to be farmland and empty land, and they're just going crazy. There's communities around it as well, which is nice, right? You have neighbors. I think Lakewood Ranch is a very sweet spot over here by Sarasota, north of Sarasota. It's a sweet spot, and it has a lot of cool activities. For being a little bit further off the water than Sarasota is, I think it has many advantages that you could take advantage of, for sure. So like I said, the main developer and the primary builder is DR Horton. They'll be doing townhomes, single family homes, and villas, but then that luxury line is gonna be homes by West Bay, Lee, Wetherington, and John Cannon. Very common names here in Sarasota and Lakewood Ranch. They're based here. Let's talk about the price point. What you guys really want to get into. How expensive are these? I'm going to give you some price points. Don't base them off of these strictly, because I'm under contract with a new build right now, and we're under contract for less than what the price point was on paper. And that's because of monthly incentives. Every month, builders generally change incentives, whether it be paying for your down payment, whether it be a low interest rate if you finance with the builder's lender, mortgage company, or they help you out in some way, right? Any fees or things like that, lower the cost for the month, and then it changes. And this is just to get some traffic in the builders. So it's good to reach out, see what the incentives are for this month. Sometimes they'll let you know what the incentives are for the next month. So if, today's down payment incentives, next might be interest rate buy down opportunity or something like that. Always look at that before these numbers are like, ooh, that's too high, or that's, these aren't set in stone, and you can see them lowered in depending on what month and what plot and what incentives your builder gives. But with all that being said, let's go through just the starting prices that they have online that are very generic, very similar in prices in other communities. This is what we're seeing, not much different. With the townhomes, we're starting off with 300,000s. Paired villas is high 300s and low 400s. Single family homes start at 400 up to the 700,000, and then those custom luxury homes are upper 800s into the millions is where you'll most likely end up. I have to say, out of these three options, I am very impressed with the villas that these communities are coming out with. The big differential between the villa and the townhome is that your bedroom is one floor. Villas are one floor, and townhomes are two. Generally, living space, kitchen, sometimes laundry room on these townhomes are downstairs, and then you'll have your bedrooms and a couple bathrooms upstairs, as well as maybe some living space and office. All those are upstairs generally on these townhomes. But villas, some of these layouts do an excellent job at using the space that they have. It's going to be generally less square feet, but they're very strategic. Everything's on one floor, so there's that advantage, and that's generally why they're a little bit more expensive. And they're just very creative in the way they lay it out. Don't let the villa, attached to another person freak you out or anything. Villas is a great option if you get a villa that is at a good price. I think it's I've just really been impressed with them recently. And obviously you have the single family homes, multiple models that you can go through and pick. I have a lot of different models. The next thing we're going to talk about is the flag on the ship of this community. The thing that they boast about, the thing that they advertise about, it is the amenities and lifestyle features. They have 4 different amenity centers, and all of them a little different. One, I'll just go through the names of them, right? The Resort Club, it's the main pool area and club area. The Cabana Corner, which is outdoor bar and grill and lounging. It's more than just those, but that's like the premise of them. Junction Place, community events and gatherings, and adventure retreat, sports and recreation. I will say this says multi-generational community, right? And so that's what they're kind of targeting in these amenity centers, depending on the homes. Because realtors have to be very careful of steering people and giving the public advice on where to go based on age and stage of life. So I won't say too much there, but they are doing that. And they do a really good job about it. It's nothing of ill intent. They do a really good job of centering stuff that'll match your stage of life really well. So that's kind of where these amenity centers, although you'll have access to all of them wherever you are in the community, it's just very impressive. You have pickleball courts, pools, fitness center. You have an on-site bar, a restaurant, tennis, basketball, volleyball court, dog park, trails, greenways, playgrounds, a large lawn, of course, just a green area, and then a large clubhouses. Large clubhouses at multiple different things. It's impressive for Lakewood Ranch. I mean, this is the second community that I've been in that has a wildly impressive amenities. I mean, they're just getting crazier, I feel like. If you've heard about Seaflower in Bradenton, that's another crazy one that they're building. So huge, over 2,000 acres and 300,000 square feet of retail space and stuff like that. That's what's over there. So this isn't uncommon. This isn't something that is pioneering. It's space, but it is still very high quality. The closest one to this type of living is a little bit north and east. Actually, no, northwest is Palm Grove. It's going to be your closest community kind of to this style. It has a lot of amenities, same categories as far as townhomes, villas, and single family, and very similar theme, and that's by Neil Homes. Let's talk about a little bit more costs, right? We're getting the style. It fits its area. It's not just out of nowhere. It's just development that you're in. No, it's Lakewood Ranch. There's a lot of new homes, new construction there. You're not in the middle of nowhere. You're very close to Lakewood Ranch downtown. Your closest road would be State Road 70. You're in between State Road 70 and 64, okay? Not too far away from the interstate. It's a really good spot. Lakewood Ranch is paying a lot of attention to this land that they're now acquiring and building on. Lakewood Ranch is growing very fast. And so they're taking advantage of this land right here, this section between 64 and 70. And they're really going to town on advertising it. And they'd love to see more people in the area as they're building more attractive sites like Waterside Place, just south of University Parkway. So that's right, 64, 70 University Parkway. Down there, also not too far away from that if you wanted a good bite to eat. There's either downtown Lakewood Ranch or Waterside. So either one. But let's talk about some fees here. These aren't going to be 100% accurate, and if you need any additional information and you want these things, please don't hesitate to text, call, email, whatever you want with using the details below this video. The HOA range is approximately from $225 a month to $380, and then it does have a CDD fee. I don't know the exact numbers, but I was trying to get online and trying to talk with sales consultants, and it's around, they were estimated around $400 to $600 a month, including the CDD fees. So CDD you aren't billed monthly. You're billed out of your taxes. That goes into your taxes for development purposes and infrastructure of the community. HOA, you're billed. However, I think they bill it quarterly, but that's going to be more of your monthly style subscription to these amenities, really. Depending on how you feel about HOAs and depending on how you feel about amenities, it's worth the cost. If you need to know more about what the HOA covers, all of those details, and you're already sold in the community, just give me a call. Give me a call and we'll talk all about it. If you have kids, the school zones are BD Gullett Elementary, Dr. Mona Jane Middle School, Lakewood Ranch High School. Yeah, those are the three schools. If you need more information and confirmation of that zoning, again, contact me. I'm going to give you vague things here to try to give you an idea of what it's like. I want to be your boots on the ground. Like I said, there's nearby attractions like Waterside Place. There's a premier sports campus, great UTC Mall. This is all UI University. And then you're only about 35 to 45 minutes away from Siesta Key. You probably know it very well. A little bit closer, probably about close to 35 minutes to Lido Key. Lido Key is near St. Armand's. Another great area of fine dining and kind of ice cream, a nice walk. They do events there. And it's just a great time over there by the water, by that coast. So that's a little bit about the community. I hope I gave you some idea, kind of insight and guidance on what the community is like and what you can expect there. If you're thinking of moving in this community or communities like it, please just reach out to me. We can go and see them, and we'll land you at a spot that you really like. Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch, Bradenton, it's a hot area that many people are coming to move in, and there's plenty of reasons why. I've moved here, and I love it. People love it. They come here for the winter, and they don't leave. They don't want to leave, even through the summer. It's a place you'll visit one time, and you'll fall in love with, I'm sure. We'll find you a place, so please contact me. Please email me, call, text, whatever it is. Contact me with the details below, and we'll get you something that you're gonna love for the rest of your life, hopefully.